In the restless, noisy streets of Onitsha, where the air carried equal parts dust, ambition, and survival, there lived a man almost everyone knew, but no one truly saw. His name was Chukwudi. But people didn't call him that, they called him Keke Chuks. Every morning before the sun even thought of rising, Chuks would already be awake. While others slept under the comfort of fans and generators, he stepped into the cold darkness, splashed water on his face, and whispered the same prayer: God, just today let me survive. Succeed, not prosper, just survive. His Keke tricycle was old, so old that even mechanics mocked it. The engine coughed like a sick man. The seat was torn. The body rattled like it might fall apart at any moment, but it was not even his. He was driving it on hire purchase. Every day he had to deliver a fixed amount to the owner. No matter what, rain or sun, sickness or strength, if he didn't, the Keke would be taken from him. Chuks had a wife, Amaka, and a little daughter, Samto. Samto was the light of his life, but she was sick. A condition no one in the small clinic could properly explain. Sometimes she would collapse. Sometimes she wouldn't speak for hours. Doctors said he needed money for proper tests. Money Chuks didn't have. One afternoon, under the scorching heat, Chuks picked up a passenger. A well-dressed man, quiet, observant, different. As the Keke moved through traffic, the man suddenly asked, "You like this life?" Chuks laughed bitterly. "Who likes suffering?" The man nodded slowly. "What if I told you you won't do this forever?" Chuks didn't respond. He had heard such talk before: fake promises, empty hope. When they reached the destination, the man paid him, then added extra, much extra. Chuks blinked. "This is too much." Man smiled. "Keep it. Fix your Keke." Then he stepped down and disappeared into the crowd. That night, for the first time in months, Chuks bought meat. Real meat. Samto smiled. Amaka almost cried. It felt like hope. Days passed, then weeks. Life returned to normal struggle until one rainy evening everything changed. The rain was heavy, roads flooded, most Keke riders had gone home, but Chuck stayed. Because hunger doesn't respect weather. That was when he saw it, a bag, black, half-soaked, lying by the roadside. At first he ignored it. Then something made him stop. He looked around. No one. He stepped down slowly and picked it up, heavy, very heavy. His heart began to race. Inside the Keke, with trembling hands, he opened it and froze money, bundles and bundles of money, more money than he had ever seen in his life. Dollars, naira, stacks neatly arranged. For a moment the world went silent. Then his mind started shouting, "This is your chance. Take it. Your daughter needs treatment. Your suffering can end today." His hands shook. His breathing grew heavy. He looked outside. Still no one. Rain falling. Darkness covering everything. Then suddenly, a memory hit him. Samto's voice. "Daddy, God is watching us, right?" Chuks closed the bag tightly and made a decision that didn't make sense even to himself. He drove straight to the nearest police station. The officers were shocked, suspicious. "You sure you didn't take anything?" "You know how much this is?" Chuks nodded quietly. "I didn't count it." They stared at him like he was a fool. Maybe he was. The next few days were strange. Nothing happened. No reward, no miracle. Just the same struggle, same suffering. Then one morning everything exploded. News spread across Onitsha like wildfire. A missing money case. A businessman had lost a huge sum meant for a major deal, millions gone, and then the truth came out. The bag Chuks returned was that money. The businessman, it was the same quiet passenger he had picked weeks ago. This time he didn't come quietly. He came with cars, people, attention. They found Chuks at his usual spot, dirty, sweaty, unaware. "Do you know what you returned?" the man asked. Chuck shook his head. "I only did what was right." Man stared at him long and deep. Then he said something unexpected. "People richer than you would have stolen it." Right there on that noisy roadside, the man made a decision. "I need someone I can trust," he said. "Someone educated, not someone polished, someone honest." Pointed at Chuck's. That was the beginning. At first it was small, running errands, helping at a warehouse, watching over goods. And slowly, responsibility grew, trust grew, money grew. Within 2 years, Chuks was no longer Keke Chuks. Became Mr. Chukwudi. He owned multiple tricycles, then buses, then logistics vehicles. His daughter, Samto, she got proper treatment. She recovered fully. His wife never saw an empty pot again. But the most shocking part: one day, Chuks returned to the same roadside where he found the bag. He stood there quietly, remembering. Then a young Keke rider approached him, tired, frustrated, hopeless. "Sir, how did you make it?" Chuck smiled, not proudly, not loudly, just quietly. "I didn't chase money," he said. "I chose what was right when it was hardest." Then he added something the young man would never forget. because sometimes your breakthrough is hidden inside a test that looks like an opportunity. Just like that, the former poor Keke writer drove away not in noise, not in pride, but in peace. Because he knew something most people never understand: wealth didn't change his life, character did.